Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I thought I would try to get back into the Friday reads scene since, I'm on break this summer and I have time to devote to BookTube. So, diving right in, I finished Honey and Venom, Confessions of an Urban Beekeeper by Andrew Cote. And this was fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, Andrew is a fourth generation beekeeper, and he has taken beekeeping from the family farm in Connecticut to New York City, and he is one of the foremost urban beekeepers in New York City. He was instrumental in legalizing beekeeping and developing the organization for the beekeepers there. And he has, along with his father, developed a nonprofit, Bees Without Borders, in which they take the art and industry of beekeeping to countries around the world, to impoverished communities that can use it to just enhance their livelihoods. So that's really neat. And of course, in New York City, he meets a lot of, celebrities. And, besides the beekeeping, so he has a lot of interesting bee tidbits in the book. I really enjoyed his approach to people. So he, with the celebrities and then with the, very rural, poor populations throughout the world, he views them as equals, as we all should. And it's just delightful to read about and to see him interacting with people as people. I really enjoyed that aspect. I also appreciated his just tremendous love of his father, and how much he respected his father and what his father had taught him growing up. Just delightful. So this is a very interesting and engaging book, and I just would highly recommend it. And then I have finished The Botany of Desire, A Plant's Eye View of the World by Michael Pollan. This one was more of a mixed bag for me. So this essentially is 4 long essays focusing on plants and how they have used people to further their own desires. So we have the opening one is the apple, sweetness, and then tulips, desire, and marijuana, which was intoxication or something like that. And then the potato, which is control. I'm sorry, the tulip was beauty. So, yeah. So, I really, really enjoyed the botany in here. That was fabulous. Very interesting, unique perspectives there. And a lot of historical context that I also enjoyed. The things that drew me out of the narrative were, number one, he anthropomorphizes the plants just a bit, which normally that doesn't bother me, but in here it just was like a stretch somehow. And I think the other thing that he does a lot of philosophizing about the plants and how they're using us, and I just didn't connect with that. So yeah, it's great. I know a lot of people have really loved this book, and I like it, but I've just found myself, the further I get into it, well, actually from the beginning, the first chapter was the apple, and he focused on Johnny Appleseed, and I never realized Johnny Appleseed was so boring to me, but so maybe that set me off on the wrong foot. I don't know. But interesting. A lot of interesting stuff in here. So, the other book I have on the go is an audio book. It is American Dreamer. I just started it yesterday. So it's a romance between two gentlemen. One is from the Dominican Republic, but has, been living in the United States from, early on in his childhood. And the other is a librarian. So super cute dynamic between the two. And so I'm enjoying their interaction. I've barely begun. And then the librarian's bestie is a woman from the Dominican, which is a little bit convenient, but they have a cute dynamic. The other guy from the Dominican, he's got 3 best friends, and their relationship is a little bit dude bro for me. But I think the thing that is pulling me out of that one is that the author is a little bit too descriptive, which is another thing that doesn't tend to bother me, but it is here. It's a little bit excessive the way she keeps describing things. But like I said, the relationship between the two guys is fun, and there is a lot of Dominican culture in it, which I'm enjoying learning about as well. So it fits both prompts for the month of June that I'm focusing on, which are Pride Month and Caribathon. So if you didn't watch my mid-month book batch announcement video that I posted yesterday, I made 4 prompts for that as well, and there's a download of this little PDF that I just love. I think it's the cutest thing ever. So if you're interested in playing along and learning more about mid-month book bash, check out yesterday's video. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of daily vlogging this weekend. That's the plan anyway, and I'm gonna get back to poly reading. Is that the term? I forget the term y'all are using these days, but I have for the past few months been mostly just reading 1 book at a time with an audiobook as well. So 2 books, I guess. But I think I'm going to dive back into, reading all the books at one time, which is my more normal way of doing things. So yes, I'm going to pick out a BookTube prize book to read, and who knows, I might just start 5 or 6 books tomorrow. We'll see. So anyway, stay tuned, and thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye.